Good evening and welcome to Greenwood's open house for the 2018-19 school year. If we've never met, I'm Dylan Owens, principal here at Greenwood, and I'm excited to have all of the families here tonight for our open house. Do want to go through a few new things here at Greenwood this year. This is going to be our best year, and you will see that mentioned several times through communications through me, through social media, from your teachers, because we're setting out this year to make sure that this is our best year. When I say our best year, I don't just mean our school, I mean our students, the teachers, the families, all the community members that are around Greenwood. So it's going to be a wonderful year this year, and we're going to make it our best year. So if you're returning here to Greenwood, we have a lot of new faces here at Greenwood Elementary. You'll see them around the building, and I know I introduced some folks before we broke into the classrooms, but we do have Shakita Davis is our new guidance counselor here at Greenwood. We're excited to have her. She started working a couple of weeks ago. Then we have Miss Ackerman and Miss Kipfer, who are new first grade teachers. Miss Hannon right there in the middle is our 4-5 AP teacher. Mr. LaBeouf is in second grade. Down at the bottom, we have Miss Kraft, who's teaching fourth grade, Miss Cruz in second grade, Miss Marshall in fifth grade, and then Miss Vita Penderson. She is working on our acceleration team doing reading interventions. As you know, right now we do not have an assistant principal because Miss Wagner moved on to Jacob Elementary, where she is the principal there. We're excited for her moving on in her career. Soon we'll have us a new assistant principal. We're working on that next week. So what's new at Greenwood this year? Well, we have a lot of exciting things happening. One of the first things I want to talk about is the Disney Musicals in Schools grant. We received this grant at the end of last year. This is going to be an exciting time for our third, fourth, and fifth graders because this is a partnership with Stage One here in Louisville, along with the Disney Corporation. And as you know, Disney does nothing but the best. So we have the rights to put on an official Disney musical here at Greenwood Elementary. The practices and everything will start in September, and we'll have our auditions then, and then we'll practice all the way until February. In February will be our big performance, and we'll be using PRP's theater next door, so we'll have a lot of space to use and a professional theater to use. But this is an amazing opportunity for Greenwood. This has been a 10-year project through Disney throughout the world. Last year, they added 3 new cities. They added London, Chicago, and Louisville. And we're one of the 5 schools chosen this year to do one of these Disney musicals for our students. So there'll be a lot of students having an opportunity to perform in this. We look forward to giving you more information. There'll be a table in the cafeteria with more information. So find that table and ask your questions, and hopefully we'll be able to answer them. Another new piece to our school is what we call the acceleration team. This is 3 certified teachers and 3 classified instructional assistants who's going to work in small groups to improve literacy for individual students in grades 2nd through 5th. This is to help students catch up who are a little bit behind, accelerate their learning so that we can ensure that all of our students are ready for transitioning to the next grade, whether it's transitioning to 3rd or to 6th grade for our 5th graders. So this is an important piece to your child's success. And with that, we do have 1 certified reading recovery teacher who works with 1st grade students in literacy. She's part of the acceleration team too, and we're excited to have this to support all of our students if they may be struggling in reading this school year. Another new instructional strategy that we've introduced here is called project-based learning. As you can see, this is something new that's a little different. It's not your old, we're going to make a volcano out of vinegar and baking soda. This is beyond that. This is a project that a student will work on over a long length of time, from a week up to a couple weeks or a couple months for that matter. And they're going to be solving real world problems, answering complex questions, and at the end they'll demonstrate their knowledge with a public product or a presentation for the families and for the school. So every few months, we'll have several classes do their exhibitions of learning where students have worked on their project-based learning projects, and they'll be able to present those to everyone in the evenings during that time. What's great about this is we know that every student in the building will be completing at least one project this year. And our teachers, they have been trained by the Buck Institute for Education. We received a $27,000 grant last year to bring the Buck Institute here to Greenwood to train our teachers in implementing project-based learning. This is a national recognized leader in project-based learning, and we're really excited to see what our students do with PBL. MAP testing isn't necessarily new this year. We did it last year, but I did want to make you aware that we're going to continue that with every student taking the MAP assessment 3 times a year. That's data that we can all use, families and educators and students, to see the growth and our achievement throughout the school year. This is really important that we use this data to drive our instruction. If students have already mastered a standard, we don't want to teach that again. We want to take it a little deeper. If students are struggling in a specific area, we need to know that specific area and how we can improve that and help your student master that standard. So MAP testing is important. You'll get more information on that throughout the school year, but we have already started doing some of the testing in the last week and a half. It's all computer-based, and we've been doing that in the classrooms. So you'll get results here in a few weeks from that, but if you need them sooner, just go ahead and ask your teacher, and we'll be able to provide those with you when we have them. Now, the big thing you may be hearing from JCPS and media outlets is the new JCPS Backpack of Success Skills. As you can see on the screen, there are 5 success skills, and these go beyond academics. The first one is being a prepared and resilient learner. The second one is a globally and culturally competent citizen, an emerging innovator, an effective communicator, and a productive collaborator. What's great about these success skills is this is something that is going on throughout every JCPS elementary, middle, and high school. These were academic. This is where academic skills and personal growth meet. So when you have students who are, engaging in academic work such as reading and math, there's some other skills that need to be intertwined through those activities and through instruction throughout the day. These are not just literacy and numeracy where we're learning to read and do math. This is to help students be better citizens. This is to develop them as professionals in the future. And if you look back at those success skills again, you'll see that those are really important skills that all of us, even as adults, need as well. So what will happen is in 5th, 8th, and 12th grade, those students will be doing a defense to defend their readiness to transition to the next level. Here at Greenwood, our 5th graders will be doing a defense at the end of the school year to defend their transition to 6th grade. Part of that defense is showing what they have learned through those 5 success skills. So when all those 5th graders, they will defend in front of a small group of educators or community members, and they're going to defend that readiness to move on to the next level. But as kindergarten through 5th grade, every student's going to be responsible for collecting artifacts that represent each of those 5 success skills. And this is going to be an ever-evolving collection of artifacts throughout their entire JCPS career, from kindergarten through 12th grade. Each student has what's called a digital backpack that's been created by Google for JCPS. And tonight, we're going to work with you to help you log your child onto their backpack so you can kind of see what it is. It really is just a simple app that you'll see on the Chromebooks in the classrooms. And what we'll do is we'll show you how to log into that and get our students logged in so they can see that. And you'll see there are sheets in every room that kind of walk you through the process. The teachers are there for support. And if there's any more support that's needed in the room, they can just call one of us and we can help any family here log on to the backpack or answer any questions about this JCPS backpack of skills. So I'm really happy about where we are this year in the 3rd week of school, but also just want to let you know that teacher standing in the room right now, this is going to be the best year that your child's ever had by the best teacher they've ever had. So with that being said, I won't bore you anymore with any more talking from me. I'll let the teacher take over, and you all have a wonderful night here at Open House. If you see me around, make sure that you stop me, and we can talk about your child's success and how this year is going to be our best year. Thank you.